Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, May 3rd, 2024, payday, and Jobs Day. Well, we just had the release of jobs, and it was very, very cathartic for the metals market. So, what happened was jobs created were under expectation, weak job market. We had unemployment tick up a little bit, economy weakening, jobs poor, and what's happening is the market is assuming rate cuts are back on the table. Here we go again. Expectation for rate cuts is good for gold, and we have gold up to 2317.30. Up $13. It was down earlier this morning. We also have silver in sympathy up 4 cents at 26.68, but it was down 30 cents a couple of minutes ago. For those of you that were sneaking some early morning purchases with that Friday paycheck, what's happened to the GSR? Well, I bet the GSR is actually, well, I think it may have gone down a little bit. Let's see. So if it was weaker this morning and stronger, silver seems to be up a little more than gold. So GSR probably down a little bit to 86.51. Upside to 90, which would be bad for silver generally, and downside to 82, which would put a firecracker in silver's butt. So let's see what happens today. In the 10-year, this is the biggest news of the day. The 10-year plummeting down to 4.471, just as everyone was expecting a march up to 5.0. Well, that plan is not going to happen, apparently. We have a weaker economy, and the Fed may this very moment be considering some rate cuts. I'm not sure if the one tick down in or one tick up in unemployment is enough to get them to cut, but they are data dependent, and anything could happen as the cat comes in and starts to bug me. Okay, the dollar is also going to be down in sympathy with that 10-year bond, 104.54. That is generally good for metals, and this morning it is so far. What's happening with the copper price? And it was up 6 cents this morning. Copper now up 8% as commodities resume their upward march. Silver is a commodity. Don't expect it to stay down here at these depressed levels for long. In the pre-market, well, we have got just madness in the stock markets as people are celebrating Americans going out of work and the economy weakening and a march directly for stagflation. Fewer jobs doesn't necessarily mean that inflation is tamed, and lower rates doesn't mean that inflation is tamed. So I think we are continuing to march towards stagflation here. But the markets are euphoric and the shorts are getting crushed. We've got the Dow up 430, the S&P up 45.75, and the NASDAQ up 211.50. And that's on the back of the Apple shenanigans to buy back what was it, $100 billion? They're trading cash for stock and trying to goose their stock price back up in the face of pretty terrible economic conditions. But if you own Apple, you'd be happy today. Okay, where are the deals? Well, a few minutes ago, these were the best deals. Hopefully they haven't changed very much. We've got let's start off today with a $5 1/10 gold Britannia. I'm sorry, Maple Leaf. That is 561.83 at Pinehurst Coins. I'm going to go right to, let's see, the 1 ounce American Gold Eagle. You can get that also at Pinehurst Coins, 2,364.64. There were no Costco deals this morning. And if you want to get updates, you can follow these videos, subscribe, or you can go directly to my website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, where almost 500 people are subscribed and getting alerts from me when I find out about good deals in the market. In the Buffalo category, we've got the best Buffalo at Liberty Coin at 2,374.44. But danger, danger, Will Robinson, a member of the community, has said this is what Liberty sent them. He sent them a nicked up Buffalo. This would be the only flaw in the coin, and Liberty will not take it back. So you judge accordingly. If you want to get the cheapest gold Buffalo, they might send you one of these, and they might piss you off if you try to send it back. That probably looks fine in the capsule. It probably passes for BU, but I'd like you to know what's going on in the market as we find the cheapest deals. Sometimes you're going to get stuff like this. Generally, Liberty has been known as a high-quality supplier of metals and a low-price provider. So you judge if you want to incur that danger of getting something like that. A lot of people wouldn't, and if you don't, you go to the next best. That is SD Bullion at 2,389.45 for a gold Buffalo. Nothing up at Costco this morning. I'll let you know if something does come up. Let's go to the Krugerrand, which is probably the cheapest gold sovereign on the market today, 2,328.22 at Pinehurst Coins. And various other deals. I won't hit them all. Matter of fact, I'll just go straight to, well, a little word about platinum. Platinum is definitely catching a bid, and let's see if it can get back to $1,000. That should ignite platinum. And if you like platinum, well, you probably ought to like palladium as well. Here's some bars that are pretty cheap if you're interested. We've got one silver eagle at spot at bullion exchanges. The remainder of the tube is cheaper at Provident. You don't often see that at 32.34. As my friends are texting me what's going on with metals this morning. And the best deal for a tube of 20 is over at Pinehurst Coins, 31.95 for a tube of silver eagles, 21.95 each for a tube of 20 silver eagles at Pinehurst coins. These are Frosty 2023 BU Eagles. Not a bad deal there, but cheaper on eBay, as I continue to tell everybody as they search for those Costco deals and so forth. Why don't you just use your credit card and buy on eBay from the very same sellers? Right, kitty cat? She'd drive me crazy. Okay, in the Eagle category also, you should know that the U.S. Mint minted a boatload of silver eagles in April, 2.5 million to be exact, so they are no longer obviously on allocation, unless they sold them all to Costco, and I don't know if that's true or not, but their eagles are coming back in supply, and that should depress premiums a little bit here, at least until we roll into FOMO category. If silver pushes back up towards 30 again, you can bet FOMO will start, regardless of whether the U.S. Mint is cranking out eagles or not. All right, green light is on. Hopefully you've been accumulating in the 26s. I don't think we'll be here for long. We've got one maple at spot at bullion exchanges, and the rest of the tube is at Bold Precious Metals. And it's not coming up, but you have to trust me on that. Bold has got the next best price. Okay, Britannia's. What's up with Britannia's? JM Bullion still has a sale, $28.80 for one Britannia, any quantity pricing. That's a good choice. And the Philharmonics will likely be your cheapest sovereign coin this morning at 28.78 at bullion exchanges. We're going to keep going fast here. Nothing at Costco. The junk deals. Well, bad news for the people that purchased from Bullion Express. Now, remember, I said I had not vetted them, but I did, examine their website, etc., and had no negative reports. So I brought you that 19 times face deal the other day, which was very cheap for dimes. It turns out they're canceling orders. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. I can't help it, but we're going to scratch Bullion Express off the list completely, never to come back, scorched earth, and F them for being disreputable and not honoring their website. And I'm sure a few of you bought that really remarkable deal, and I'm sorry if they cancel your order. Maybe the gentleman that bought these had a really large order, and maybe that's why it got canceled. Let me know what happened to you if your order went through, and if you snag that 19 times face deal. If you're looking for junk this morning, cheapest straight up junk deal is 20.21 times face at Hero Bullion, any quantity pricing, and I think we can beat that on eBay this morning or come pretty darn close. Okay, we've got bars at spot, various bars. You've seen the 10-ounce bars, you've seen the 3-ounce bars. The Buffaloes are the best overall 1-ounce round this morning. Still at Kazoo Bullion, 28.12 for one, 28.02 each for a tube of 20. Easy buy right there if you're shopping this morning with that Friday paycheck. Okay, and I won't hit the vintage silver bars. If we want to get to eBay, we can find out the cheapest roll of Eagles. Is it legit? Are they still for sale? Coins and collectibles, 2,000 reviews, 100% positive, 625 plus. So, okay, let's call that 629 and check the price. 629 divided by 20 times 0.97. And your price is 30.50 for Silver Eagles, best price anywhere. So everybody ought to be picking these up on eBay. If you want a more renowned seller, you'd have to pay $6.42 for bullion exchanges, but you would still be under 31 and probably beat any deal out there. You don't have to wait for Costco to cough up their silver. You can pick it up right here, and they're going to get cheaper as you pick up 100. 31.86. Let's go back again. 31.86 versus 31.25. No, actually, this tube here is cheaper than the 100-ounce deal, but this tube here from a well-known dealer is more expensive than the 100-ounce deal. So either you pick up the cheap deal or you go to the 100-ounce to get the best possible deal overall from a seller that you know. And you're going to see similar prices. I won't go through all of the deals, but divide by 25 times 0.97 and you'll see how cheap a Krugerrand, a Philharmonic, or a Britannia will get. Here's the junk deal this morning, 204, and he's going to charge shipping of $6. That's going to put you at 210. 3% off would be about 20.40 times face. I don't recall if that's better or not. You decide based on that other junk deal I showed you earlier. Bigger bags are going to be cheaper. Kilos are a little over 900 this morning. 914, and then take about $30 off, and you be under 900 on a random kilo through eBay. Okay, I already showed you other large lots. This is a 100-ounce lot of silver. Oh, that's a 20-ounce lot of silver rounds. 568 would be about 28.40 and about 27.70. So this would beat the Kazoo Bullion deal, I think, if my math was correct there, and even cheaper if you get the 100-ounce lot. We've got bars. We've got this Kook if you're interested in getting one of those. A little more than a generic kilo bar, so that's a pretty good deal, and $1,000 fancy kilo if you're interested. In the gold category, let's just go right to the 1-ounce gold, but I've sorted these for all gold coins. The Krugerrand is $23.67. Take $75 off, and you'd be at $22.90. You'd be under spot on a Krugerrand this morning from Bullion Exchanges, and that is a random year BU Krugerrand. If they don't send you a BU, send it back. Okay, you have protections on eBay. If that person had purchased through eBay the same deal from Liberty Coin, and they are on eBay as well, I bet they could have got a replacement. Just saying, if you guys that are sketchy on eBay. Okay, in the commemorative category, cheapest commemorative is $570. That's going to be close to spot after your rebates, and the cat's on my desk. Hold on one second. Got it. Okay, we've got a 20 franc. Pretty good price. St. Gaudens, get the BUs or the AUs if you're looking for those. And here's different stuff in my store. Here's the Amex credit card, the PayPal credit card, my number one recommendation for 3% back on PayPal. You can apply to that card. You don't need great credit. They'll give you a $500 immediate credit limit, and then after 5 or 10 days, they'll increase that to whatever you deserve. So this very morning, you could apply to PayPal, get your credit card, and pick up some of these deals. deals if you're buying with that Friday paycheck. Okay, I told you yesterday you can get 20 buffaloes at spot at bullion.com. You just have to download their app and pick that deal up, even if you got the deal before. How about that? Okay, and we've got other picks of the day, etc. I've showed most of these to you before. I'm not going to go through them all. The Unibar is sadly gone, and you can't find it anywhere for under $350. Congrats to those of you that picked that up. Let me know how you like it. That is that's Stackalicious, right there for you stack electors. You're going to be flipping those for good money, just like me, okay, if you want to flip. And here's the capsule if you need it. First Majestic's Mint if you want to support your local miner. Nickels, for those of you grabbing boxes of nickel at the bank, good for you. Those nickels are going to be worth a dime in about 5 years. Yeah, let's see what nickel is going for today. Let's see what the nickel chart looks like. Oh boy, look at that rate dropping. Man, that's good news for bondholders. Where is copper? I lost my copper chart. Oh, here we go. Okay, silver, bond. Where's nickel? Why don't you guys show nickel up here? Ooh, look at all that. Okay, oil is catching a bid. It was pretty low there and probably headed back up because I think that tensions in the Middle East will escalate again, and we are brewing wars all over the world and making enemies all over the world. That's our leadership. Oh, what happened? Gold reversed? Oh, come on, guys. Oh, no. Okay, silver back down 10 cents, gold down 283. Well, damn it. Okay, well, there you go. And let's see, maybe the market's reversing too, huh? But rates are low. That should be good. Trying to find nickel, for God's sakes. Okay, I'm not finding it. I'm not finding nickel this morning. I don't know why. Anyway, well, I really got off base there. So meet me in the chat room. Let's talk and tell me what you're thinking. Silver, wait a minute, what is going on here? Yeah, we have a gold reversal back down to support, and we have a silver reversal back down to 26.49. My God. What's the GSR now? Do I need to make this video all over again? GSR over 86, cats on the desk. And no, rates are still, or are they popping? Let me get the 1 day. What happened? Did somebody say something or do something? Yeah, they're trying to come back up, but they're still down. Rates are down substantially, and the dollar is still down substantially. I think you got a little sneaky buy zone here if you're buying. I'll try to get this video posted soon. What will happen today and tomorrow, a week from now, a year from now? Well, what do I know? I'm just watching stuff and telling you what's going on. But if you're buying today with that Friday paycheck, you got a nice little buy zone right here. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later, and thanks for watching. Don't forget that thumbs up. Okay, I need those. Bye.